Wow. Those are some really healthy B-cups. I guess Fez isn't eating his candy anymore. You got them right.
And look what you run on the side. Fez has that tiny. I do not!
You're a long way from Buenos Aires, Captain Lorenzo.
Hey, I'm Wilmer Valderrama, and I work out. Yes, I do. Men's Health asked me to answer some questions and perhaps share some of my knowledge in this bench pressing I do, because I'm bench press a lot. I post a lot about my workouts and a lot online in general, and you guys have comments, so I'm here to answer your questions. Oof. What do you eat to get so fit? You know, that's a loaded question because sometimes it's what you don't eat that keeps you fit. You have such beautiful nostrils. I cannot disagree. I wish I could disagree and be like, oh my God, they're average. They're average nostrils, but they're not average nostrils. It's a gift. And I wish I could give you a meal program or some kind of workout to help you get to where I'm at. But unfortunately, you need to earn that. Next, who would win in a match, the real Rock or the sham Rock? Dwayne, you know how I feel about you. You're my bro, Blue, but you know, the Ken Shamrock, it's not funny. My money would be on Ken Shamrock. But if you're asking me who is taller in person, I will definitely say it's The Rock. What's with that hand gesture? You wouldn't understand. So the gesture is a code to the wolf pack. Right, since I was really young, I love wolves. And then all my fans call themselves the Wolfettes. So this is a shout out to my fans, so if you know, you know. So like, is Bishop and Torres endgame? Because I'm good with that. So everybody thinks that there's something going on between these two characters, and you know, I hate to say it, I'm not sure if it's gonna go down that road. You know, Torres is in a very dark place and is going into a different direction, but you know, look, the writer's job and my job is to try to keep you guys guessing, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Is there room for one more in that coffin? Oh, the answer is yes. I'm always open for business. Ah, kill me. You're so hot, I wanna die. Well, that's unfortunate. There's so much to live for. If anything, we should toast to that. We should toast to that a single picture made you want to end it. My dad will be so proud. Why does that bag look like something else? Jesus Christ, the internet is a very dark place. It's a punching bag, for the love of God. So, the question is, where was Fez from? I gotta tell you, we never defined it. We never figured it out. We never said where he was from. We knew that the Fez stood for foreign exchange student, and we spelled it with a Z because I gave the character a lisp on the show. So that's the only reason why we called him Fez. I always thought that maybe like he was from Canada or like an alien. Okay, so this was a very challenging push-up burnout that you do at the end of chest day. It really is hard. That's great for arm, shoulder, chest day. What you do for legs? What do I do for legs? You know, I'm really happy with how voluptuous my glutes are. So I feel like I don't need to add more junk in the trunk. You feel me? So I do a lot of body weight stuff. You know, I don't do a lot of heavy weights, but occasionally when I build strength and when I go faster, when I sprint faster, then I work on that. You know, your normal step ups. I do interval sprints. I do some squatting. I do some of the machines. But ultimately, what I try to do the most, and I haven't done a lot of it lately, to be honest, working on strengthening the joints. Because some of the fellas over there can relate. Once you start getting into your mid-30s and getting close to 40s, you really need to create flow. The most important thing over lifting heavy is functionality and your agility and your ability to actually move. Like you can still wreck some, you know what I mean? Damn son, I'm at the start of my weights journey. Any tips? Never go heavy. There's no reason why anyone should really go heavy unless you're trying to sculpt and body build and all that. It's super important that you gradually work on form, and mechanics is crucial. Your form is what's gonna keep you not getting hurt. And a lot of people start doing weights and they think, wow, I gotta push as much weight as I can. Any mixed martial artist, any boxer will tell you that it's all about muscle endurance, flexibility, it's about flow, it's about mechanics. So you gotta perfect your form and then slowly go up in weight. That's kind of what you want, and I think that's how I've been able to not really get hurt as often. Please take your shirt off every episode. Thank you. well, I'll talk to the writers. We'll see what we can do. We have the technology. We intend to use it. You made that look too easy. I would end up on my face. Don't get so disencouraged. I ended up on my face a few times on that push-up. It's not that easy, but you can get there. It's not impossible. Hashtag leather daddy. Jonathan Tucker. All right, Jonathan Tucker. I knew you were gonna come up at some point. Speaking of men in shape, Jonathan Tucker, my friend, he paints his skin on top of his muscles. That's how ripped Jonathan Tucker is. I actually really look up to that dude. Jonathan Tucker, I love you, man. Leather daddy. This guy. I know that you're a huge MMA fan. I see you all the time in the front of the octagon when I watch the pay-per-views. And I always wonder if you had any formal training in any discipline. If so, which ones? I'm a big fan, by the way. Well, thank you very much for the words. Yes, I've been training mixed martial arts for going into maybe about 11 years now. Mixed martial arts changed everything in my life. It made me more disciplined. It forced myself to really get the rest that I wasn't getting. And I feel like thanks to mixed martial arts, I reversed some of those years and I took some of those years back that I lost in my early 20s. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It changed everything in my life, and having the confidence to be able to move like that and flow like that also led me to meet some of my MMA heroes and become good friends with all my friends over there at UFC. I don't think you age. I'm sorry, I'm just so shy. I don't say things like that, I'm just so shy. You know what's so crazy is I've been hearing that for a while now, and I feel like it's all gonna hit me. Like one day I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna look like I'm 76. I feel like, oh look, I'm so young, and all of a sudden, boom, bald. Like, I think that's what's gonna happen to me one day. Do you and Terry work out together? I don't, but we've talked about it. I love Terry so much. He's such an inspiration, that man, like, you know, not just his body, his discipline with himself and all that. But ultimately, I think I haven't worked out with him because I don't really like to be embarrassed. As a U.S. Navy veteran, I appreciate all that the USO does. Experienced a lots of their giving during my service. Thank all of you too for entertaining our deployed troops. So this is a trip I had in Norway with the USO. I've been a long member of the USO for many years, and it's been some of my most proud work. You know, honestly, there's nothing like, as an entertainer, not have been able to ever wear a uniform and know what it takes, or the type of individual it takes to wear a uniform, and so selflessly go out around the world and defend the virtue and the freedoms that the American flag provides us here at home. It's something that none of us will ever know. And I have a level of appreciation for that because I myself am living the American dream. And if it's because of their sacrifice and their families' sacrifice, because their families, they also get deployed mentally and with their heart. So it's my proudest work. Thank you for your service, and we love you, appreciate you, and can't wait for you to come home. And that's it. So thank you so much for the comments. I really appreciate the thoughts, the love that you guys give me, and I hope that whatever I answered, either if it didn't make you laugh, then maybe it created some food for thought. But I appreciate you guys. And to my men and women of the military, I will see you soon.